This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, the Laurel Mall is adding another new tenant, and it's a big one. Find out the news next. I can see Friday from here. I hope everyone enjoyed their Wednesday, and I know you're going to enjoy the show. I'm Ken Kara. Thanks for watching, and here's your headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. There are some big changes coming to the Laurel Mall in Hazel Township. I talked with Alan Retkinski, the president of Lexington Realty International, after he made an important announcement this morning. Another big announcement. They come very fast here at the Laurel Mall, and you said this one was in the making for a long time. 2 years. You wanted to bring TJ Maxx here, working with them. Why were they so key to your plans for the Laurel Mall, and what do they bring to the Laurel Mall?
TJ Maxx speaks for itself. TJ Maxx is it's a family store where you can buy anything that you want for your family. It's something it's a destination. People will travel 30 miles to go to the TJ Maxx. Bringing TJ Maxx, the TJX companies, to the mall brings you a new shopping clientele. People who in the past said, I don't need to get clothing specifically. I want to get this, I want to get that. TJ Maxx has it all. It's just awesome to bring it over here. It makes the mall.
Now, TJ Maxx will be going, if you're familiar with the Laurel Mall, kind of in the Kmart wing where Deb used to be, New York department store over there now, and GNC. They'll take up a lot of that space. So GNC will be moving, New York department store will be moving, and there will be some other changes at the Laurel Mall as well to accommodate TJ Maxx.
Yes.
Green space.
Green space. Well, basically, in order to accommodate deliveries, we're going to need to go ahead and have, we pull out the entire entry to the mall. So we have, quite a lot of feet that come out, which are now going to be green space and entryway. And it's not going to affect the road because the road will go in front of it instead of swerving around like it does now. It'll be a straight line. We're not going to lose too many parking spaces. Whatever parking space we do lose, we'll be making up to repaving them elsewhere if necessary. And overall, it's just going to give more of a comfortable feeling. We'll be putting some benches out there so people can sit outside and enjoy the weather, green area, trees, and it should be, shall I say, something that it's going to be, again, adding to our shopping experience.
And now this brings the Laurel Mall very close to 100%. We will have 100% occupancy, and you said there's interest too in the ground round property outside.
Interest into the ground round, and as well as some space in the strip center. There's some serious interest in the ground round. We're looking at some either a food use, or we're looking at professional use. We're trying to stick to the food use because that will be best served. But at the same time, there is a lot of interest, and now I'm just kind of fielding which one I want to take.
And the last thing I wanted to ask you, you opened up today addressing all of your tenants here and saying, listen, you believe in malls even though some people may not. You gave a statistic. You said 70% of sales still going to malls, 30% to the internet. You believe strongly that malls are still working, and this one is working.
Malls are working, though not in the way it used to work. Malls used to be a place where stores were and customers came because that's the only place they were able to shop. Well, guess what? There's other options. Now I need to bring you here. I want to show you why you should shop here, not just because you have to shop here. And you know something? Yes, statistics are 30% of sales are going to the internet, but 70% are staying. Let's focus on the 70%, and I'm here to capture that. And the results are proven. The sales in the mall have all increased and continue to increase because that 70% is a large number. As that continues to grow, the 70% will continue. The numbers will continue to grow, as well as the sales per square foot in the mall, and it has steadily been increasing.
Well, we always appreciate you coming on. We always like seeing your face because it means good news for the Hazleton area, and we look forward to seeing you again. TJ Maxx is aiming to open their doors in October, but that is a tentative date. And you can hear much more about the improvements being made at the Laurel Mall during a special Sam Lassand show that will premiere next Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. on SSPTV. In other news, Rush Township police are investigating a burglary at the One Stop in Hometown. It happened just after 4 p.m. yesterday. Police released these photos of the suspect and his red Volkswagen Jetta. Anyone with information is asked to call Rush Township Police at 570-668-4242, or you can message them on Facebook. Earlier this week, we told you that 9 computers were taken from the Hazleton 1 Community Center. Today, 8 of those computers are back where they belong. Frank DeAndrea, the former Hazleton police chief and current president of the center's board of directors, received a phone call that led to the eventual return of the computers. DeAndrea's biggest concern was to get the computers up and running again for the students. There's also concern as to how the center's security system was deactivated. Lori Lasant, the president and CEO of Community Services for Sight in Hazleton, was the guest speaker at today's Hazleton Rotary Club meeting. The organization provides a low-cost vision clinic, low-cost eyeglass service, campsite for blind and vision-impaired youth, and much more. Their annual Run for Sight will take place Saturday, June 4th at Nescopec State Park. For details, go to communityservicesforsight.org or you can call 570-455-0421. Coming up next, Dennis Gans, the host and producer of Wild 'Bout Huntin', is here to tell us about a big party everyone is invited to. And in sports, Dave Seaman and I have highlights and reaction from Monoy Area State semifinal against Lourdes Regional. Plus, we'll talk some college basketball as well.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We've been telling you about it for months. The premiere of Wild 'Bout Huntin' on the Hunt Channel and right here on SSPTV. But before the premiere is seen, there is a release party that we want to tell you about. An opportunity to see it in a private setting, the first premiere show, and also a chance for some great prizes. We're joined by, once again, our favorite person, Dennis Gans, who is the producer and host of Wild 'Bout Huntin'. Are you getting excited? It's really getting close.
Yeah, we're excited. The whole team, our families, we're really excited about getting to the point where it's actually going to be on national and local television here, and we're excited about the party. It's going to be a fun time.
All right, so now the big release party is taking place on March 26th at the Valley Regional Fire Company. So tell us what we can expect.
Well, you're going to be able to meet and greet all of us, the entire team, myself and the guys that help out. Our families will be there, so you get to mingle and talk with all of us. You have a chance to win some great prizes, like you said, Lisa. We've got 2 grand prizes that we're going to be giving away, and you're going to have opportunity to get buy chances for all these prizes. All you'll have to do is stop by the Wild 'Bout Huntin' booth at the party and buy some Wild 'Bout Huntin' apparel, and you'll get yourself some chances to win these prizes. But our grand prize is going to be a 2-day fully guided turkey hunt with our friends from Buck Cage out in central Pennsylvania, and it's going to be for this spring, later in the season, so we're going to have to set those dates up really quick. But meals, lodging, everything included, and there's another little surprise with that, and you have to come to the party to find out if you're the winner.
All right, well, we hope there's a big turnout. So what time do the doors open, and what time is it going till?
Okay, doors are going to open at 5 o'clock, and you'll be able to meet and greet. One of our sponsors, Fisher's Firehouse Grill, will have a menu available. You can order food and drink through them. We're going to do the private viewing at 6 o'clock for the first episode. And then we have a live band. Last Call Beautiful is going to be there, and they're going to be playing from 6:30 to 9:30, and it's going to be a great time.
Now, can people just show up, or do they have to get in advance? Do they have to let you know, or how does it work?
No, it's open to the public, so the more the merrier. We do have an event on our Facebook page. You can go there, find out more details. We have invited a lot of our friends, but hey, come on out. Let's talk hunting.
All righty, and then the premiere itself is on April 2nd on the Hunt Channel, correct?
That's correct. April 2nd, 8 o'clock in the morning, Saturday on Hunt Channel, and I believe April 4th here at SSPTV, so we're excited about that.
That's right, April 4th. It's a Monday at 4:30 p.m. You will get to see it for the first time. We'll have all the other times for you as well in the coming time right up until it, so you'll know. You can watch it just about every day of the week. So it's going to be a popular show right here on SSPTV. We're proud to welcome you to our family. We feel like we're already family. But and you're going to come back next week and tell us again about some of the other prizes that will also be available at the release party.
Absolutely.
All righty. Dennis Gans, Wild 'Bout Huntin', March 26th on your calendar for the release party and April 2nd for the premiere of the show.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
After a decent day, it looks like we're going to have a dark and stormy night. Here's our local forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, we do have an 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 8 p.m., then isolated showers between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Our low will be 41 degrees. New precipitation amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch possible. Expect higher amounts, though, in thunderstorms. On Thursday, on our 4-day outlook, 40% chance scattered showers between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m., and then scattered showers and thunderstorms after 2 p.m., partly sunny with a high near 54. On Thursday night, we go down to a 30% chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low in the mid-30s. Friday, once again, 30% chance. This time, scattered snow showers before 2 p.m. and then scattered rain and snow showers. Our high will be 41 degrees. Friday night, another chance of precipitation, scattered showers before 8 p.m., partly cloudy with a low of 23. Saturday, mostly sunny, high in the upper 30s. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low of 23. On Sunday, 30% chance of snow before 2 p.m., then a chance of rain and snow, a high of only 38 degrees. Sunday night, a chance of rain before 8 p.m., mostly cloudy. Our low will be 27 degrees.
We are back here with our friends at Holy Family Academy in Hazleton, and I'm pleased to be joined by one of the 5th grade students here, Frankie Valent. Frankie, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to talk to us. It's a pleasure to see you.
Pleasure to see you too.
Now, you're going to tell some of our viewers out here, what makes Holy Family Academy so special? What do you really like about your school?
Well, what I really like is how all the teachers and everybody cares for each other like a big family. And the education here, I think, is just, it's the best in the area. Like the best education you can get, you know. You can get help if you need help, and like you don't need to be afraid to tell people that you need help. Like, it's not a problem. It's like, you know.
That's a good thing. So one-on-one, a lot of one-on-one with your teachers and with your classmates, right? Yes. Helping out, working together.
Yes.
Now, you're involved in some activities here at Holy Family, so tell us about some of the things you participate in.
Okay, well, I'm in student council. My pin here. I don't know if it's straight. Okay. I'm in student council, the 5th grade class representative. I am in Spanish club. I learn Spanish, 4th and 5th grade Spanish. And I'm also in bell choir, where you you play bells at church, and like during the masses you get to like play songs with the bells, and that's open from 5th to 8th grade, I think. Yeah, 5th to 8th grade. So I'm in a couple of activities after school. Student council, we have meetings once a month. Bell choir usually every Wednesday. Spanish club every Thursday. Mostly every week, so yeah.
So that makes it more fun when you come to school because you're learning a lot in your classrooms, but then it's a lot of social activities, make it a more well-rounded experience for you, right?
Yes.
What would you say to our viewers who are watching on why maybe they should come and check out Holy Family Academy for themselves?
Well, I think anybody who is interested in checking out Holy Family Academy, I would say come shadow one of these days. Come shadow one of the classes. You'll be impressed at how nice everybody is to each other, and how the teachers, it's like you're part of the family as soon as you shadow.
I would suggest take Frankie's advice. If you're interested in coming to see or shadow Holy Family Academy, give them a call and check it out. And I'm sure as Frankie is, you'll be glad you did.
Thanks again, Lisa. And here's your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers here on FYI. Pick 2, 8, 1, pick 3, 372, pick 4, 2, 7, 7, 1, pick 5, 1, 5, 1, 0, 0. Let's go to our home of the week. It's a beautiful, spacious log home in a pristine setting on an oversized lot in Eagle Rock Resort. This home features 4 bedrooms and 3.5 baths. The kitchen has granite countertops and a 6-person breakfast bar. The home has almost 3,000 square feet of living space, including 3 finished levels. The ground floor has 2 bedrooms, a bath, and laundry. Main level has the kitchen, living room, dining area, powder room, and a master suite, while the 3rd level features a loft, bedroom, and bath. It's priced at $375,000, and for a tour, you can call Diane at 570-956-3323. For local sports coverage, stay tuned. We have some Mono area highlights when we come back.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
There's been a lot of Super Tuesdays going on. Well, it's always a Super Wednesday here on FYI because that's when Dave Seaman from the Standard Speaker joins us. And Dave, oh, what a night. Hershey Kisses raining down at Martz Hall. Unfortunately, not for the Monoy area Lady Bears, but what an effort they put in this season. We'll get to them in a moment, but let's talk about Lords Regional, a team from the Schuylkill League that will be going to the state Single A championship game. Their defense was huge in this game, came up. They had some big blocks from Francis Chaponis. Dominated in the paint, really. They built that 10-0 lead early in this game. Their plan was to guard against the three-point shot from Monoy area and key in down low on Kelsey Conroy, and they did just that. The Bears did fight back, but every time they tried to launch a comeback, Lords Regional just had the answer, and a lot of those answers came from junior Carmela Bickle, who weaved her way to the basket several times. She led all scorers with 17 points, and she helped her team move on to Hershey.
Yes, I've always had this dream to come to the state championship, but I never thought it would come true, and now that we're here, it's just an amazing feeling. I'd like to thank every one of my teammates, the coaches, for taking us through all of these hard practices, making us work extra hard. We've definitely come a long way, and I'm so happy. I couldn't be happier.
Well, obviously, what we want to do is really execute and drive the ball to the hole. We knew they were going to play pressure defense. We knew they were going to try to double Carmela, try to take her out of the ball game, but I'll match her against any point guard in the state. I think she's fabulous. We're playing very well together as a team. Francis Chaponis really grew up as a freshman throughout the year. Selena Albert, being a sophomore, did some great things, and our two other seniors.
Okay, you also just heard from Mike Climbera, and I introduced myself, Dave, not realizing this man has a lot of ties to the Hazleton area, and you told me about some of them.
Yeah, he was the football coach at Hazleton High School. Actually, 3 sports. He coached 3 sports. It was football, he coached the girls' basketball team, and he coached girls' track and field. So he's pretty active for about a 5-year period, late 70s into the early 80s. Had a little bit of success, but most of his success came at Lourdes. He's a Shamokin area resident. He coached there football, came to Hazleton, then he went back to Shamokin, coached football there until their program disbanded, and he became the girls basketball coach, and he's been very successful. Already has at least 1 state championship, and he's vying for another.
Amazing there. All right, on the Monoy side, the Lady Bears, Dave, they never gave up, and they got a strong effort from senior Laura Bisco. And her sister, Megan, she hit this huge half-court shot at the buzzer in the second quarter. That pulled the Lady Bears within 10, but they just couldn't complete the climb in the second half. But what a year for Monoy. Their coach said they did come out a little nervous in this one. They weren't themselves. They weren't as aggressive. But again, they will always remember this year. And here's what else their coach had to say after the game.
It's been 6 weeks of practice. 6 extra, like they always hear the ball coaches say, how important those are. I mean, this team, we have 9 freshmen, okay, and some of them, they're ready to play. It's the future's bright, but today it's about this team and the seniors, really.
Dave, this run from Monoy, I mean, they win the district championship. Did you expect it? I mean, just talk about the Lady Bears a little bit.
Yeah, they had a fantastic season. You look at their losses to 2 of them to Minersville, I believe. They lost to Mount Carmel, State Power in District 4. They lost to Marion twice, and when you lose to Lourdes, that's nothing to be ashamed of, because actually they lost to Lourdes twice and Minersville once. Those teams are all state powers in their own right. But Monoy, where they've come from, they used to be a state power under Joel Lansky so many years ago, winning 3 state championships in the late 1980s, and again in 1998 with Trish Brudnitsky as a fantastic point guard. Had some downtimes playing in the rugged Schuylkill League, but now it looks like Coach Schuler has them coming back, and they're a young team. They're going to be heard from. They have some outstanding underclassmen, and I got to see some of their junior high team play a little bit this year too, so they have some players coming up from that level. So I think the good times are back in store for the Lady Bears.
Dave, I asked you if you were surprised by Monoy area. Something that didn't surprise me, that seemed to surprise a lot of other people, Jimmy Hoffman makes a run all the way to a silver medal at the PIAA Wrestling Championships at 132 pounds. He didn't win at districts, didn't come out on top, didn't win at regionals coming out on top, but what a run in the States. Were you surprised? I mean, I just felt Jimmy was so good and maybe had this run in him. He was so close.
No, he made his own breaks. I mean, he came through the state tournament, and he was ready. I mean, he let the the district and the regional championship got out of his grasp, but then he came back into the state tournament with maybe a little chip on his shoulder. Nobody might have known about him too much or respected him not too much, and he used that as his motivation and took it all the way to a state final and darn near state title.
Dave, let's close up. It is time for some March Madness that will, I guess, starting with those first 4 games, but Thursday really getting underway. Who's your team, Dave? I mean, I watched Big Ten basketball with Penn State, not huge into college basketball, but I saw Michigan State. I see them sitting there with that 2 seed, and I think Tom Izzo probably has this team ready for another run. Any team you're looking out for?
I'm looking for Oklahoma. I'm big on Oklahoma. I've watched them this year. They've stubbed their toes a little bit in their conference, but again, they're playing in a tough conference. They're battle-tested, and they have Buddy Hield, who I think is the best player in the country.
All right, Dave, and spring sports coming up in our area. Keep your eye on the standard speaker as that happens. It's Wednesday, and here's some delicious alliteration. It's signature steak night at Bottlenecks. All of their signature steaks are only $9.95, plus bottomless soup and salad for only $2.95.
Hey golfers, have we got the perfect vacation spot for you? Myrtle Beach. Signature Golf Packages builds and reserves the finest and most reasonably priced Myrtle Beach vacations. From scheduling your golf tee times to making your hotel accommodations. Oceanfront to golf course villas. Mark Paston, a Hazleton native, has been doing this for 10 years. Expect excellent customer service, local knowledge of all the courses, and the best golf vacation of a lifetime. Call now to learn all of the specials that Signature Golf Packages can offer you or your group. 866-462-9885 or book now at signaturegolfpackages.com.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. One announcement for this evening. The annual Bowl for Kids' Sake will be held Saturday, March 19th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Bowl Arena. All proceeds benefit the Big Brothers Big Sisters program, part of Catholic Social Services. For more information, please call 1-800-955-4376 or check out BBBSnepa.org. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Carl Oakey Nelson Jr. of Whitehaven. Memorial is Thursday at 10 a.m. in St. Patrick's Church. The McNulty Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Martha Louise Stevens, formerly of Hazleton. Funeral is Monday at 10 a.m. at the St. Joseph's Church. Friends may call Sonny from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Clinton M. Frank, formerly of Hazleton. Memorial is Friday at 11 a.m. at the McComas Funeral Home in Abington, Maryland. Friends may call Friday from 10 to 11 a.m. Eugene J. Student of Hazel Township. Services are Thursday in the afternoon at the Indiantown Gap National Cemetery. The Hillary J. Bonin Funeral Home is assisting the family. Leonard Klonitzko of McAdoo. Gathering is Saturday from 2 to 5 p.m. at the McCungie Fire Hall. The Stanley E. Anilowski Funeral Home is assisting the family. Veronica M. Sarnowski of West Hazleton. Funeral is Thursday at 10 a.m. at the St. John's Polish National Catholic Church. Arrangements are under the direction of the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. And Ronald G. Mankins of Freeland. Private services will be held at the convenience of the family and under the direction of the Boyle Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is James Walco of Hazleton. James, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
There may be no time for Love, Dr. Jones, but there's always time for another Indiana Jones movie, and you won't want to be the only one with no ticket in 2019. It seems the 5th movie in the series will come out then, and it will star Harrison Ford, who is now in his 70s, but I think he can still rock the fedora. Well, I can't think of a better way to end the show. That is that. Check out that half-court shot from Megan Bisco. We have it on our Facebook page. We'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy, everyone.